going on, Jerome's? So the Minnesota Fighting Vikings are just smidge short on draft capital this year with a first, third, which was a comp pick, as well as a fifth and a sixth. Now the Vikings did some deals last draft, getting J.J. McCarthy, getting Diamond Dallas Turner. Kwesi was in full F them picks mode, but the Vikings potentially could trade down from 24, try and get some more draft capital. Nice, especially day 2, which is the thickness THICC of this draft. So Kwesi could get out there trying to catch them all. All right. And long story longer, of course, Adam Schefter, ESPN. So it's draft week, a couple days till the draft. Now, of course, now is the time of year where it's just like every single team wants to trade down. They want to trade down, get some more picks. But, of course, as we said ad nauseum, it takes 2 to tango, and another team has to come up when you're on the clock. And if you can't get a deal of commensurate value, it's like, it's not going to happen. Like, obviously, we would like to trade down. We want 2 second-round picks and a partridge in a pear tree. Doesn't always happen. Vikes fan page. The Vikings are one of 8 teams looking to trade back on Thursday night, per Adam Schefter. Of the 8 teams, Minnesota owns the latest pick, which is actually an advantage, which we'll get to. Full list of teams: Jaguars 5, Panthers 8, Niners at 11, the Falcons 15, Seahawks 18, Bucks 19, Steelers 21, if they don't take a quarterback, and the Vikings at 24. Now, as you said, so all the teams that Schefter highlighted are in yellow, and the Vikings being the latest pick actually could be more of an advantage, because any team that's trying to trade up, I mean, top 10 is sky high. You know, top 11, that's going to cost you through the nose, likely multiple first-round picks, especially if you're on the back end of the first round, top of the second round. And, 18, 19, 21 could be pretty expensive trade-ups as well. So the Vikings at 24 could be that sweet spot where you still have that fifth-year option, as well as, even though the rookie wage scale is in place, the salaries are pretty different for first-round picks in terms of the amount guaranteed. If you go from top of the first round down to the bottom third of the first round, so the Vikings 24 could actually be a pretty valuable pick. And we've already outlined that there are 4 true teams that potentially could trade up to 24. The Bills at 30, Chiefs at 31, the Browns at 33, the Giants at 34. Now, actually, the Eagles could potentially be a trade-up partner as well at 32, because it's been highlighted that the Eagles, because Howie Roseman's been wheeling and dealing, they actually have 20 picks over the next 2 years. They don't have that many roster spots, with a Super Bowl caliber roster that they've largely been able to keep intact. So it could be the Eagles looking to condense some of those picks, and the Vikings maybe could take advantage of that. But with the 4 potential ones, the Bills, I think if a certain edge rusher or corner falls to the Vikings at 24, I think the Bills may be motivated to come up. Chiefs, offensive tackle, and then the Browns and Giants quarterbacks, coming up from the top of the second round. So I think that there will be options there for the Vikings. Also, it could be a spot where the board just breaks right and there is a stud player there that they can't pass up, whether Malachi Stark's a safety from Georgia, defensive tackle Kenneth Grant from Michigan, a defensive tackle Derek Harmon from Oregon, or whatever. So I think that all options are on the table, and I think this honestly has a chance to be one of the more wild drafts in recent history, right? Because even though people make a big deal that there isn't the tier 1 star power of say, of last year's draft, which is fine, but there's a lot of really good players in this draft, serviceable starters, contributors. There's probably going to be 75, 90 of them from this draft class, mainly condensed in rounds 1 and 2, days 1 and 2. And the Vikings ideally would like to get a couple more bites at this apple. And if the Vikings move down from 24, are able to secure another day 2 pick on top of the trade down pick, I mean, that would be fantastic. But we'll see. I think that there's going to be some nuts things going on Thursday. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. But that's it. That's at Vikings. Potentially looking to trade down, one of 8 teams per Adam Schefter. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.